the recording now. So formally we started the symposium. So thank you, Claudia. So Raj, if you want to jump in, why don't you start the welcoming reception on behalf of the organizing committee, and then I give some opening speech, short. Then we hear from Umberto.
Well, I hadn't prepared anything because sorry. Welcome everyone. I think numbers are still coming in, and I think if we want to keep on time, that I have to chat for at least 15 minutes. Welcome. Yeah, this is at a really exciting symposium that really was the brainchild of Claudia and Abu. And I think what it shows, the program shows, is the dynamicism that is going on in archaeozoological research across the Mediterranean zone, and also the range of periods and techniques and methods that have been used to create this really rich program, and you can get really lost in the detail. But what I think is also very nice is that the program has really focused on purely on archaeozoological research, and then there are other techniques such as morphometrics and stable isotopes that are, but it's really showing, like, highlighting the importance of archaeozoological research in the region and what dimension it can add to a normal, it's particularly the later periods, because we all work with it in prehistoric periods, but in classics and the more recent and urban time, the importance of archaeozoological research in these phases. So I suppose some housekeeping. Internet servers maybe struggle with the numbers that will be coming, so maybe cameras off. I don't know what you guys thought about thinking about how questions should be put into the chat, and then the conveners of every session should like check what questions are in the chat. Does that sound correct, Abu, to you? It's a sort of healthy way, rather than people jumping in or raise your hand. It's going to be quite difficult if we have a large number of people.
Yeah, it's reasonable. Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, just be respectful of the speakers, and to the speakers, try and maintain your time, although the program's very well structured so that there's healthy buffer zones between speeches, so you can sort of dip into this time. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else just off the cuff. So, but it's really exciting. I don't know who's not here. You see, everyone is here that is anybody in archaeozoology. So that's really exciting.
Yeah. Claudia, is Rafael here? Claudia? No. So Claudia, if you'd like to jump in, you can jump in. We still have time. So Raj only took 3 minutes.
Well, what can I say? I think everything was said. I presented everyone, but you can go ahead. Yes, please.
Okay, so first of all, thank you all for coming. Before I say something, here we have Peter and also other. So of course we said hi to Camila, Alice, Umberto, also, and also Evangelia, Vicky is also here. So if you have any particular suggestion, because before we start this symposium, we didn't have any chance to have a like, let's say, broad meeting with all the scientific committee members. But still, if you have any particular suggestions, like how we proceed. So as Raj said, like, we try to give like a buffer, like 10 minutes discussion for each lecture. So we have, let's say, enough time to because this is a virtual program, so without any stress. So at least some dialogue and discussion. This is the purpose of the symposium. So we try to do this, but still, if any, this is it will be 3 days. So there could be some error or mistake or mismanagement. In any case, feel free to suggest us and intervene instantly. No need to have any formality. So I was asking Angelos, Angelos, what's your last suggestion? What should we do? And Angelos says, we zooarchaeologists, we don't like any formalities. So we are like family, and always we are free and we are helpful. So we don't have any, let's say, so-called misunderstanding between us or extra formalities between us. So we just work freely. So it doesn't mean so that's why I, as being the coordinator of this symposium, I urge you not to be so formal during the symposium. Whenever you find any difficulties or any problem, directly intervene and suggest us, help us. So this is my first request. As Claudia said, this symposium, the first MED-Zooarch Symposium, is actually an initiative with the outcome of our network called MED-Zooarch network. So this is we established this voluntary network with 2-3 purposes. So first purpose was Mediterranean is a very vast and very important region, not only for contemporary world, for early human dispersal, hunter-gatherers movements, origin and dispersal of agriculture and farming. So what happened across the Mediterranean actually now influencing the world very much still. So that's why if we understand the global humanity or the, let's say, trend of humanity, which way we should direct ourselves, understanding the human environment interactions, particularly human-animal interactions across the Mediterranean, is very vital. So with this psychology, with this intention, we said, what can we do? We have to come together and open a network. So we established this network, but we know all of us, 2 particular problems now we have. One is people who are doing archaeology, and also particularly zooarchaeology, they have to sacrifice a lot to continue on this field. Learning archaeology, then learning a lot of animal morphology, animal behavior, environmental aspects, geography, many things, and a lot of training, and also, of course, methodological things. After sacrificing so many things, and also investing so much, and also giving your half of your life, even we see colleagues, they cannot get a position and they cannot continue to doing the work they love. So this much compassion, this much sacrifice, and also the importance of this discipline actually cannot get any good rewards because of the let's say, lack of coordination, lack of helping each other things. So that's why we say, what can we do? We are poor people, but we have to support each other. So then we came together with this network. So the purpose is this network will be without any financial burden, and also without any hierarchy. So no hierarchy, no financial burden. So this is the purpose of this network, so that early career researchers can thrive. And this is the one purpose of this network. And second purpose was, we all know, because we are in the discipline now, only a few laboratories, particularly in southwestern part of Europe, have good laboratories, good meteorological supports, and also wonderful reference collections. Other regions actually lacks of some, let's say, this kind of logistic and facility. So what can you do? When we establish this free and also inclusive network, then it can be open for everybody. So with these two purposes, we established this network, and I'm happy to share that now we have colleagues from over 20 countries across the Mediterranean, and colleagues from over 35 institutions joined our network. They're part of our MED-Zooarch network. And if you see this symposium, the involvement is growing and growing. So this is a hopeful moment for us. And I particularly thank my dear friend Claudia, who has been supportive from the beginning, and she has put a lot of effort with me, alongside me. And later, Rafael, he put a lot of effort behind the scenes. So he's non-visible, but he was a great force for this network and this symposium particularly. And Rose was and Angola was also from the beginning very supportive, and also they did the best possible to support everyone. And our scientific committee member, all of them, they were like supportive from the beginning, and then helping us in every moment, sharing the news, everything. And from the beginning, I contacted some legendary people who are living legend in zooarchaeology, not only in Mediterranean, but across the world. They are highly respected. They devoted their whole life for this for the development of this discipline. And then everyone was supportive from the beginning. And without their support, without their, like, let's say, extreme love and compassion and morals, we couldn't go this much far. And that's why from my deepest, from my bottom of my heart, I would like to express my thanks and gratitude to our respected advisory members. So the rules and regulation we have in this symposium is like online protocol, very simple, but not very formal. But we have to maintain this little, let's say, rules and regulation to smooth the organization. But again, feel free to suggest us, if we have any mistakes or any mismanagement, instantly intervene. I hope that this symposium will be a new beginning for all of us, we already felt that our network is well rooted now, and also is growing, and it will be also new pathway for collaboration and let's say very much voluntary minded or voluntary approach we have. This approach will be stronger and will get benefit, particularly the early career researchers across the Mediterranean, and that will help us address the disparities across the region. Again, thank you all for joining us today, and we hope today and next 2 days will be a really very enjoyable and dialogue-based symposium. Once again, on behalf of the organizing committees, on behalf of Claudia, Ross, Rafael, I welcome you to our first Mediterranean Zooarchaeology Symposium. Thank you.
Thank you, Abu. Can I say something? Many people are coming online, and Humberto suggested that people, if they have something, any comments or questions, to raise the hand first thing. And important, most important, please mute your micros. I can do it from my computer. I can mute some of you, but there are some people that are logged in from other devices, not computer, like phones or cell phones or something, and I cannot mute you. So please mute your micro because there's a lot of noise and we cannot hear ourselves, okay? So please do it, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Abu, shall we continue and introduce the keynote speaker?
Hi, Mariana. So now our session chair will be Mariana. So Mariana, I'm making you co-host. So it's free. There's no restriction, but still, if necessary, maybe you can have some authority. So we still have 15 minutes before Umberto's keynote. So maybe Angelos or Rafael is here. Rafael, if you'd like to jump in. Angelos, if you'd like to jump in, say some words, give some because we still have 15 minutes to go. Then Mariana will start her session with Umberto's keynote. Rafael, Angelos, hi.
I don't have much to say. Good morning to everybody. I am delighted to see so many familiar faces and names getting together. And I just like to thank Abu for the initiative and everybody else in the organizing committee for putting this together. I think it's lovely and it will have real scientific positive impact in our field. So I'm also looking forward to Umberto's presentation in a few minutes and all the scientific program that will follow in the next 3 days. I'm sure it will be very stimulating to all of us. And hopefully, as you said, Abu, this will be also one of the ways that we can strengthen the Mediterranean zooarchaeology, especially in the eastern flank that is less developed, as you mentioned earlier. And yeah, that's all from me. Thank you very much, and everybody enjoy the program.
Rafael?
Not anymore. To me, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm very grateful to Abu and Claudia for enjoying me in this marvelous congress. And I am very sure that's marched very well. And these 3 days, we are going to learn many things. I'm glad, really.
Okay, so we have Jane Denise also present. Good morning, Jane. Jane Denise, good morning. We saw you. Then you turn off your camera. Yeah.
Good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Thank you very much to the organizers of this fantastic meeting.
Thank you. Okay, so Mariana, so I think you can start the session. I think we go.